taking a look. Look at this one here tonight. The clash at the guard positions really stands out.
No question about it. Both teams rely heavily on their backcourts to get it done, and I'm interested to see which backcourt brings it tonight.
Look at the 76ers starting group. The pairing up front is Harris and Embiid. In at the guard spots, Maxey and Melton. And it's Batum in at the 3 spot. Now Melton following the miss by Michael Conley from deep. This one for 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. And it's Conley with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Towns finds Gobert. Gobert with a screen on Maxey. Rebound by the 76ers.
They timed up the layup perfectly. The D saw it develop and got there to bother the shot.
An assertive shot by Batum right off the catch. He knew he just needed the ball.
And so it's the 76ers getting on the board first. And Anthony Melton picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Oubre's checked in for Nicholas Batum. And just about a minute into the first quarter. Towns sets the pick for Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Harris, and slam dunk by Harris.
And I understand that people might not realize this, but he's 6'7". You cannot forget about his bounce because he's got something.
And with Melton out there, they've got someone who can contribute on both ends.
Yeah, he does a lot of little things for them. You get steals, assists, rebounds whenever he's on the floor. You'll see his influence all over the stat sheet, Greg.
And here's Maxey after Anthony Edwards made that last 3-pointer. Embiid kicks to Harris. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Harris has got 5 now.
And you just got to respect Harris's 3-point shot. He is a very capable scorer from that distance.
Gobert with a screen on Melton. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that, boy, that is special.
Here's Conley. Here's Gobert. McDaniels finds Conley. And he drives in. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Still a solid point guard in this league. When Conley is healthy, he makes a considerable impact on both ends.
After 2 consecutive first-round exits, Greg, the Timberwolves are looking to take that next step.
And with Anthony Edwards at the helm, I think they will soon. But you have to remember, he is only 22 years old. And when your star is that young, you typically have to endure some growing pains before breaking through.
Woo, throw it down, big man. You gotta love seeing Embiid rise up and just throw it down.
Here's Reed from beyond the arc and then some.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Harris setting the pick for Maxey. And slam dunk by Maxey.
I just love the pace that Maxey plays at, constantly applying pressure to the defense.
Pass to Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? Pass to Embiid. And the layup is good. Embiid's got his second bucket.
No stopping Embiid inside. He is a beast.
The pass to Towns. Here's Reed. Back Back to Towns. And Towns throws it. Down.
Just powered it down with both hands. No, he's not going to mess that one up.
Oh, no, not this fella. He is a superb finisher. Now here's Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
Now, I understand he's a large human, but the defense has to be better. You can't let Embiid get whatever he wants inside.
Harris finds Oubre. Maxey in the corner. They set the pick. Fires it up. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Outside Conley. To the paint. Wants to get it to Reed. And does. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Minnesota shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. The 76ers making a switch here. Beverly's checked in. And good on the second, so he makes them both. The 76ers leading by 3. Passes it to Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
There will be some letdown at some point, but these teams, they are built to score. So.
Here's Towns. Misses off the right iron.
And good defense from Towns. He's a big-time shot blocker, and that reputation.
A big-time effort for Joel Embiid, providing a lot of energy for Philadelphia. Between his points and his rebounds, he was a star for him in that quarter. Back right after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the 76ers.
They've started the game the right way, penetrating the defense and attacking the rim. They're just not settling.
And you can't turn it over against this team. That's a recipe for disaster, and we're seeing the results of that.
Conley is the point. Edwards plays on the wing. The front court is McDaniels and Towns. And it's Reed in at the center. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. The 76ers leading by 7. Here's Embiid. In close. Embiid gets it to fall.
The footwork, the patience, watching Embiid go to work inside is just a treat.
And when you look at the moves that Embiid has in the mid-range, he moves like a guard out there.
He studies film of Kobe and Jordan. Look, it shows up when you watch his footwork. It's amazing to see someone his size move so fluid.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Rudy Gobert is a fierce competitor. He says the average fan might not understand what I bring to the table, but the GMs in the league do. I want to be the best defensive player of all time. I want to be a force, and I want to win championships. I've got to set the tone every night. Kevin?
And he does. He is a stopper, no doubt about it. David, thank you. Harris passes to Melton. Embiid inside. Towns on him. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one is on Towns.
A scoring machine. There's just no shot Embiid's afraid to take.
And Richard, with Joel Embiid, his combination of physical dominance and skill, it's almost unfair.
Yeah, he's a 300-pound guy with the agility of a wing. That is not fun to guard. He can bully you or beat you with finesse. There's really no weakness in his game, Greg. He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Beverly the pass to Embiid. Shoots over Reed. And Embiid the bucket on the assist by Beverly. Beverly's got 3 assists in the game. Down kicks to Reed. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Here's Embiid. Rebound, Minnesota. Milton with it. Pass to Reed. Jacks up a three. And another three for Minnesota.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
And Embiid throws it down.
The team just loves to see Embiid fired up on offense like this. They really rely on his scoring ability.
Here's Reed. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Reed's got 12 now in this quarter.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
The thing they have to watch for is mental fatigue. They have to stay focused and finish the job.
A defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. I mean, he's a guy you have to be focused on defensively.
On the wing, Brown. Anderson, a screen on Melton. Shot clock at 6. For 3. Oubre pulls it in. Philadelphia leading by 5. And Greg, while the Sixers have been a factor time and again, they've been unable to get past the conference semifinal.
Where they bowed out in 5 of the last 6 years. But you go back, they haven't made it any further since Allen Iverson led them to the finals back in 01.
Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. Here's Reed. Another miss by Philadelphia.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Anderson kicks to Gobert. Covington against Anderson. Back to Gobert. And he converts the layup.
Right through the contact. Gobert's added so much strength since being drafted back in 2013. It's helped all facets of his game.
Beverly against Milton. Down low. And the dunk by Reed.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Gobert down low. Reed covering.
And the slam. If Rudy gets that ball anywhere near the rim, he is going to finish it.
Reed a screen. Beverly wide open. His three-pointers off the mark. Anderson outside. That one doesn't drop.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the need just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
A big-time effort for Joel Embiid, providing a lot of energy for the Philadelphia 76ers. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We've got more in store for you right after this. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. GA, we've seen it over the last couple of years. The center position has come back into vogue.
And Kevin, we were seeing teams go small, lots of 4s, even traditional 3s play the 5. But with MVP level seasons from guys like Jokic and Embiid, the center isn't quite extinct yet.
And on the floor for Nick Nurse as we get into the second half. In at the guard spots, Maxey and Melton. The pairing up front is Harris and Embiid. And it's Batum and at the small forward spot. That's good. The Philadelphia lead is cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from Reed.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
Harris outside. Back to Maxey. Embiid inside. Guarded by Reed. And Embiid throws it down.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Pass to Harris. Towns with the steal. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. For the Sixers, it's championship or bust. Joel Embiid said there's nothing to be. happy about just getting to the conference finals or the finals. You got to win the whole thing. That's the goal. And every single day, it's just trying to find ways to make that happen. Back to you.
Yep, all or nothing. David, thank you. Gobert, he's checked in for Minnesota. For the tie.
The defensive instincts of Embiid, his focus and commitment on this end is impressive.
And they're great at both ends, but the Sixers offense, Greg, the Sixers offense is elite.
And it all starts with Joel Embiid feasting inside and at the free throw line. And his teammates reap the benefits as well with wide open shots on the perimeter.
Rudy Gobert with the rebound. And it's Conley with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. A two-point game. Towns with the bucket. Towns has got 6.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
And as tired as they might be after fighting to tie it up, they have all the momentum now to finish this comeback.
And again, Philadelphia turns it over. Some changes for Philadelphia. All Reeds checked in for Embiid. Robert Covington comes in for Harris. And Martin is in for DeAnthony Melton. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Gobert and slam dunk by Gobert.
And, you know, Conley developed great vision in terms of the floor, and that allows him to spot an open teammate.
Here's Maxey. Yep, that one goes in there. Maxey's got the game tied up here for the 76ers.
If the defense lets him inside, he will not hesitate. He'll gladly drop that thing right in the cup.
Here's Gobert, and finished off by Gobert.
And he had more than enough room there for one of those trademark slams that he's become noted for.
And Greg, don't you think once he got that space, you just knew it was going to happen?
So did the defense.
Yeah, right.
Everybody in the building was waiting for it.
Inside, Covington with the steal. Left side, Maxey. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Here's Maxey. Offline with his 3. The Timberwolves have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. Puts up a deep 3. Rebound, Minnesota. Gobert's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Timeout called, first of the game for Minnesota. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Alexander Walker comes in for McDaniels. Troy Brown's checked in for Edwards. And it's Jake Milton in for Mike Conley. And the 76ers also making a change. Beverly's checked in.
This team really feeds off of one another in terms of their energy.
Yeah, the second half in stark contrast with the first. Coach must have gotten on them a little bit at halftime.
Timberwolves leading by 4. How about this run break they're on right now? Wow.
I mean, they're just getting to their spots and executing, really keeping things simple. Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. The 76ers with another miss.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for them, the defense should have done more on that last play.
The 76ers trail by 6. Here's Reed. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
The 76ers shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Milton the pass to Alexander Walker. Here's Gobert. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. And that's 10 points for Rudy Gobert. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Martin kicks to Reed. A 3-pointer off the mark. Here's Minnesota. They're on a 17-7 run. Now here's Gobert. He's got 10, and he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
1 second left. Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. Timberwolves lead by 5. And we'll get it going after this from the target. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
And from a team perspective, having your off-guard rip-off passes like that, it's awesome. It shows you have guys willing to give up the rock.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. They've got Gobert on out there with Shake Milton. And there's Anderson, and it's Alexander Walker in at the small forward. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Timeout call, the 76ers. And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Reed. Harris comes in for Robert Covington. D'Anthony Melton, he's checked in for Martin. And Maxey subbed in for Patrick Beverly. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey guys, during the last timeout, I listened to Nick Nurse talk to his team. They said, let's lock in, keep our focus. We need everyone down the stretch. Now his players look engaged, so I think the message got across. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Nailed from three-point land. And that's now 6 points for Nicholas Batum. Now, here's Reed. He's guarded closely. Right side Towns. Back to Reed. Three-pointer. They get it again.
And you have to account for Towns on the backboards. He is too big to miss.
Outside, Maxey driving inside. And the layup's good off the glass.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for him.
And Towns gets it to go.
And I'll tell you, offense comes really easy to Big Cat.
And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. And the pass to Embiid. From past the arc. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Outside Conley. Passes to Towns. And he lays it straight in. And now an 8-point Timberwolves lead.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. Hits it from three-point range.
That sudden move off the pick, Maxey is tough to stay with defensively.
Conley scanning the floor. Pass to Reed. And the rejection by Embiid.
Love to see Embiid swatting down shots, taking advantage of his size and frame.
And now we've got the intentional foul. Kelly Oubre's checked in for Philadelphia. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Here's Maxey. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Now it's just a 3-point Timberwolves lead.
Attacking in a big moment. Maxey is not holding back.
Conley the pass to McDaniel. And finished off by McDaniel.
Rising and punching it on the young fella. You know he loves having that much of a height advantage. Best chance to get yourself on the highlight reel.
Traps in the tray. Embiid's got 9 points here in the second half.
Oh, he is just so clutch, saving his best for when the pressure is at its highest.
Conley with the three. It's hauled in by Harris. Philadelphia's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. Embiid wide open. Kept alive. And slam dunk by Harris.
And Harris does not back down on these important possessions. He loves coming through for his guys.
Minnesota calls timeout. It's tied at 62. A minute 20 left to play in the final quarter. Rudy Gobert, who's checked in for the Timberwolves. Minnesota's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Melton against Edwards. We've got 1:08 left to play here in the fourth. And Gobert kicks to Reed. Edwards against Melton. 5 on the clock. Edwards drives in. Here's Gobert. Money!
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Maxey passes to Oubre. Embiid the screen. Back to Oubre. Philadelphia needs to get a shot on. Embiid, no good. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That'll be his second foul of the game. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, they're not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead.
The coach's challenge has been issued. Post game like this, out of the wire, this is what it's for.
All eyes are on Conley, a normally confident shooter. Can he sink the free throw? And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
So they foul intentionally.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And he ends up making the second, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Timeout called the 76ers. They're trailing by 3. Just 4 seconds left in the fourth. What do you think, guys?
And with this much time, they should be able to draw up a play and get themselves a decent look from the three-point line. Still, the D is going to be waiting for it in a contested three. Never an easy shot.
Three-pointer by Embiid. Off target from downtown. Minnesota calls timeout. Knocked loose. Oubre with the steal.
And it's all about the three right here.
We'll see what they draw up. Three-pointer is a must.
David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks.
the rock, Grant. We should see a lot of ball movement tonight.
Hey, sharing is caring. And of course, there's great chemistry on both teams. There's such a flow to this game when they get together. And we're going to see some terrific team basketball tonight. I can't wait.
And let's take a look at Boston's starting lineup. White and Brown are the 2 and the 3. Kristaps Porzingis out there with Jason Tatum. And it's Holiday in at the point.
Yeah, Porzingis, because he's a scoring threat, that's going to open up opportunities for him to find his teammates.
Pass to Towns. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Such a wide open look.
But he's got the green light. Porzingis understands, be ready on the catch.
Doris, you think about how the Celtics are built. They make shrewd personnel choices year after year.
They have historically drafted very well. I think the challenge for the Boston Celtics and all organizations, the new implications of the salary cap and player personnel deal. Building teams may look different going forward.
Now here's Holiday. Pass to Tatum. Outside White. Tatum a screen on Towns. The open shot. White. Again Boston.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
Well, this is what makes Towns so dangerous. Pick and roll, pick and pop. He can take you either way off that screen.
Here's Tatum. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Towns against Tatum. Shot's good by Towns. Towns has got 6 points.
Boy, it's going to take more than that to stop Karl Anthony Towns. This guy focused on the task at hand, and that's to put it in the basket.
Holiday passes to Porzingis. Take it away. When you discuss the Minnesota Timberwolves, what would you say about their front office, Grant?
Well, B.A., they want to be as competitive as possible. Whether it's who they are drafting, trading for, or signing in free agency, this team's goal is to be taken seriously out west.
Now here's Towns. He has 6. Sinks another one. He's on a roll, starting 4 for 4.
I'll tell you this, nice play by Towns. This guy can get it done. Back to the basket or facing up, doesn't matter.
The shot by Holiday, no good.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Reed finds Towns. And the call will be against Jason Tatum. That's his first foul. Here's Edwards. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
Boy, what a good-looking stroke. Ready on the catch, Anthony Edwards. That jumper is nice.
Brown passes to Tatum. Good. And Brown gets the assist. He's got 5.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Pass to Towns. Back to Conley. There's the 3. They get it again. Tries again. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Well, beautifully done by Towns, using the up fake to bait the defender.
Those advanced numbers for Karl Anthony Towns are incredible goals.
And BA, obviously those advanced numbers are something all organizations look at. Pat's got one of the top offensive ratings in NBA history. And listen, his three-point stroke opens up the floor. He can also put it on the deck. He's very efficient. There's a lot to like about Cat.
Towns, a screen on White. Towns, right side. Reed passes to Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
Big time slam by Karl Anthony Towns. Love when he's playing with this sort of aggression.
Here's Holiday. Lays it up and banks it in.
Plays like that, so easy for him.
The Timberwolves trail. 55 seconds left in the first quarter here. Conley finds Towns. Known as one of the most successful teams in NBA history, the Boston Celtics continue to add to their legacy, Doris.
Yeah, BA, this is a roster that completely understands how special it is to play for this organization. They also are mindful of the weight of expectation that comes with it. Championships are their history. Championships are what is expected.
Now here's Porzingis. Outside Holiday. Pass to White. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. White's got 6 points.
Oh, that is impressive stuff from Derek White. Defender in his grill, no problem.
Here's Towns. Hounded by Tatum. Towns down low. Tatum's there. Towns gets the bucket. He's got 15.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Outside Tatum. Lets the three fly. And the Celtics another three.
Well, Jason Tatum always working to expand his range. He might as well be in the next county.
To the middle. It's stolen by Tatum. And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. It's the Celtics up. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for Boston.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep. And they have been thus far.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
And so it's Conley who brings up the ball for Minnesota. They trail by 3 on the court right now for the Celtics. White and Brown with the 2 and the 3. Jason Tatum out there with Kristaps Porzingis. And it's Pritchard in at the point guard position.
What you love about Rudy Gobert is he understands his strengths and where he can impact the game. That is primarily on the defensive end, but also as a screen setter offensively.
Now here's White. The kick to Tatum for 3. Oh, count it! Tatum hits from way out.
Jason Tatum has built such consistency from beyond the arc. Doesn't matter if there's a contest or not.
Pass to Gobert. Nifty move. And Gobert with the stuff.
He's just... too quick to the cup. No one near him to get postered.
Tatum, a screen on Conley. And Pritchard, here we go. Tatum passes to Pritchard. JB off the bounce. And Brown with the stuff.
This guy's so dangerous on the drive, and if Brown has an opportunity to finish strong, there's going to be no doubt.
Well, Doris, when he's off the court, Jaylen Brown is an outspoken advocate for education.
What I love about Jaylen, B.A., is that he's about so much more than basketball. This young man has a passion for learning. It's a very admirable cause he has tried to be outspoken for. You love the superstar level effort between the lines and outside the lines.
And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
Edwards, a pass to Reed. Gobert with a screen on Tatum. Down low. Oh, ferocious from Gobert.
If he's operating in pick and roll, because Rudy Gobert is such a big target, hard to guard him.
Tatum with a screen. Up top, White, defended by Gobert. White can't hit.
Well, we talk about the value of great rim protection. That's a shot he typically makes.
Edwards can't hit. And out of bounds, Minnesota will have it. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
The Celtics have terrific depth. They have a number of reserves who could start for other teams. All-star Jason Tatum said those guys sacrificing coming off the bench, I think that just speaks volumes to the commitment that we have to be our best and to playing to our standard every night. Brian?
That's what it takes, Allie, right? Thank you. Fires in the triple.
He's not always assertive on the catch, but Derek White rise and fire from three-point, and it is on target.
For three, Conley sends it home from three-point land.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Now here's White. 9 points in the game. Oh, send it home, Derek White.
Don't sleep on the athleticism of Derek White. How fast did he get off his feet to punch that one home?
Well, Doris, the Timberwolves have made consecutive playoff appearances. That's a win for this team.
Well, when you consider that hadn't been done in this organization going all the way back to 2004, it does show they are moving in the right direction. The next step, obviously, they have to win a series.
And so it's Minnesota with it, following the bucket by the Celtics. Gobert with a screen on Brown. To the paint. Porzingis grabs the board. For Boston, they've gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. Porzingis sets a screen. Another one falls for Boston.
In terms of offense, they've been the more efficient team by far.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
Now here's Edwards. Here's Gobert. Great D that time from Porzingis. Boston's gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. Pass to Pritchard. 1:03 left in the first half of this one. Brown, no good. The Timberwolves have gotten only 3 of 9 attempts to fall in the second. Oh, there's the alley. White with the steal. Fast break. Here come the Celtics. The 3 is up. JB on the break. Sensational.
Well, how about Jaylen Brown in transition, a phenomenal finisher in the open floor.
Edwards, a pass to Gobert. From deep, Conley. Hauled in by Brown. The Celtics on offense. They're on a 17-7 run. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
A sneaky good scorer. I don't know that you define Derek White as a scorer. He's sort of jack of all trades, but boy, he's cooking right now.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside McDaniels. Pass to Edwards. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Daniels. And it's blocked. He keeps control of the ball. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And so that brings the first half to a close. Celtics out in front. They lead by 13. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You know, Karl Anthony Towns has been exceptional here, guys.
Man, I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
We've got Troy Brown. Kyle Anderson is out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then there's Shake Milton, and it's Gobert in at the 5. And that's the group for Chris Finch as we begin the second half. Well, Grant, some think of Gobert as just a defensive specialist, but he's proven to be more than that.
Yeah, B.A., I like how Rudy uses his height to his advantage inside. Focuses on taking high percentage shots that come to him naturally.
Here's Holiday. The Timberwolves getting their last shot to go. Here's Cornette, and he goes in for the dunk.
and put it on a platter. Holiday serving it up for his teammate.
Pass to Brown. Now Gobert. And there's a defensive 3-second call. And Grant, some players feel like certain officials have it out for them. Did you ever see any of that?
You know what, B.A.? The refs are human too. Yes, I did say that. But they're supposed to be impartial. So you go after them for a while, it's possible they will hold a grudge.
Now here's Brown. Pass to Gobert. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Brown for 3. Sinks it from distance.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
And so Holiday will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Double team on Holiday. Cornette passes to Horford. Screen by Horford. To the right side. From downtown. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Outside, Brown. Into the third. 2 minutes in now. On target from range. Brown's got 7 points for the quarter.
They've been aggressive during this run, but they've also played under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
And Boston calls time here. Reed's checked in for the Timberwolves. So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Porzingis has checked in for Cornette. Jason Tatum comes in for Horford. Jaylen Brown, he's checked in for Hauser. And it's White in for Banton. Here's Holiday. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It goes on Shake Milton.
You know, one thing you got to love about Jrue Holiday is he's a true two-way player in this league. He puts in a lot of work to make a big impact on both sides of the floor.
You know, Doris, looking at the Timberwolves, they've emphasized rim protection.
BA, this is a theme across the NBA. As much as we see the proliferation of three-point shooting, teams' first priority is to protect the painted area because those are the easiest shots. You've got to play to your strengths and employ good defensive philosophy.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, Karl Anthony Towns is a threat from everywhere on the court. He said, quote, if I need to shoot, I can shoot. If I need to post up, be a bruiser, I can be a bruiser. I'm not a specialist in anything. What I can do is be a very versatile player and try to do every single thing really well. Brian?
Yeah, that's the good stuff there. Allie, thank you. Oh, the bucket's good, and he'll have a chance at one more. Jaylen Brown picks one up.
Terrific energy at both ends to sustain this run.
They found their composure on both ends of the floor, and that is what triggered this run.
Now here's Holiday. Tatum, a screen on Milton. Here's Holiday driving in, and the layup is good off the glass. Holiday's got 4 points in the quarter.
Boy, I'll tell you, when Holiday shifts gears, he quickly leaves people behind.
Outside White. To the inside. Tatum. Nice move. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
Anderson for 3. The rebound, Celtics. Porzingis has got 5 rebounds in the game.
Minnesota foul. Alexander Walker. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Brown. He's got 5. Down low. Oh, look out! Porzingis!
Jaylen Brown has improved as a setup guy. That pass was on time and on target.
Reed, a screen on White. Over to the left wing. On the arc. And Reed with a basket on the assist from Brown. Reed's got his first 3 points of the game.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
Porzingis finds White. Porzingis with a screen on Brown. Takes the 3. Wow, Porzingis with the triple.
Well, the unicorn, Mr. Porzingis, the answer from 3, his specialty.
And the call will be against Derek White. That's his first foul. And the Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there. So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Cornette's checked in for Kristaps Porzingis. Hauser comes in for Jaylen Brown. Benton, he's checked in for White. And Pritchard is subbed in for Drew Holiday. Outside McDaniels. Just 5 on the clock. He drops it from range. McDaniels gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Boston has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Here's Pritchard. He's guarded by Conley. Pass to Hauser. And here's Tatum. From deep three-point land. Doesn't go that time. No good on the shot. And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading buckets. It's the Celtics up 3. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. On the court right now for the Celtics. Delano Banton out there with Peyton Pritchard. Then there's Luke Cornette. Then there's Jason Tatum. And it's Hauser in at the 3. Here's Edwards on the take. And Edwards slams it in.
Combination of size and athleticism makes Anthony Edwards so tough to check on the drive. Good luck and good night.
Tatum, a screen on Brown. Here's Pritchard. Off target from outside. And here's Gobert. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. 4-point game. And here's Brown for 3. And the three-pointer goes. Brown's got 10 points in just the second half. Here's Pritchard, defended by Brown. Pritchard gets it to go. And the Celtics lead by 4.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Picked by Gobert. And here's Brown for 3. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Reed's checked in for Gobert. A big group substitution here for Boston. Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for Cornette. Jaylen Brown comes in for Hauser. White, he's checked in for Banton. And Holiday subbed in for Pritchard. Brown gets the bucket.
A dangerous shooter from all areas. Brown's eyes get real big when he shoots these corner threes.
Reed, a screen on White. Edwards, a pass to Reed. Launches it. Nails it from beyond the arc.
And defensively, how do you leave them that open in crunch time?
The Celtics with the lead. Timeout called. The Celtics. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Conley's checked in. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Over the break, I listened in on Joe Mazzulla's huddle. Well, coach is thrilled with their three-point shooting, saying in the huddle, guys, let's keep it up. Continue to shoot it from deep. It's working. They've been on fire from distance so far.
And Allie, thanks. Holiday, rebounded by the Timberwolves. Edwards, a pass to Reed. Here's the 3. And Jaylen Brown gets a whistle that time. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Did he think he could get away with that? It was a pretty obvious call.
Yeah, easy call for the officials. Sometimes I think you can reach over without making contact, but that was not one of those times.
Hits the trifecta.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
Three-pointer, Holiday. Reed with the rebound. Minnesota's gone 3 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the third quarter. Edwards finds Reed. Back to Edwards. Towns on a screen. Edwards, a pass to Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
How about the calm demeanor of Towns? Well made for pressure situations.
Tatum, a screen on Edwards. Outside Tatum. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. Coach, in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Celtics.
I mean, they've played some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
And the other thing, guys, that they've been very effective at is shooting the long-range jumpers. The defense has been having trouble closing out to them in this game in particular.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. He gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Yeah, the calm demeanor of Holiday, it really helps him stay cool under pressure.
The Timberwolves have gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the fourth. Outside McDaniels. Tatum against Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Now that Towns is rolling, boy, you just deliver the ball on time and on target, he will do the rest.
Tatum feeling it out a bit. Porzingis with a screen on McDaniels. Outside Porzingis. Offline with a 3. And for Minnesota, they're shooting at around 60% on this one. Very efficient. Pass to Reed. Towns with the ball. And so they foul intentionally. Here's Edwards. Here's Towns. The kick out to Edwards. Outside the arc. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the 3. And no surprise here. At this stage of the game, they're going to use the coach's challenge. Make them take another look at the call.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video.
The previous play is
Calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
the ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
He sinks the clutch free throw.
Being the #1 overall pick always comes with expectations to deliver in the clutch. Standing at the free throw line in just such a moment, Mr. Anthony Edwards, what you got? You know, he couldn't make all of them, and they'll have to settle for just a 1-point lead.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Towns. It falls!
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
And the Celtics call time here. They're down by 3. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. All right, guys, what's your take?
Tricky situation here. They need some kind of bucket to stay alive.
And it's either got to be a three-pointer or a score quickly and take the foul.
And that's an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Well, we know Jason Tatum is fearless. The pressure moments have never rattled this young man. Here's another one. Well, consistency is so critical, especially in clutch moments. This guy has got that gene.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the top.
And so both free throws good, and it's a 3-point game.
Well, those are essential free throws to make a 3-point lead. It's going to take something from long range now to tie this game.
And they go to the intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that brings him within 2 here.
Yeah, Coach has to love that it's Tatum at the line. He's such a clutch performer.
Here's Conley, and they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that'll put him up 2. And so he drops them both, and it's a 3-point game.
Here's a guy with a great deal of experience in these situations. Mike Conley's team very confident with his chance to deliver at the foul line.
And so it's Minnesota who scrapes by with a win. What a performance they had.
Conference. Rivals, Greg, butting heads in this one. How does that raise the stakes here?
Well, both teams want this one bad, and a chance to prove they're the dominant squad. I think it's going to get pretty heated at some point here tonight.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. The wing pairing, it's White and Brown. Porzingis is out there with Jason Tatum. And it's Holiday in at the 1 spot. Clock at 6. And it's Melton with the rebound. Oubre outside. Covington setting the pick for Oubre. Takes it out to Covington. Oubre, a screen on Tatum. Covington with the bucket.
The three-point stroke of Robert Covington is really a thing of beauty. You can't let him get loose from the outside. He's dangerous.
The kick out to Brown. The wide open look here for Porzingis. No good with the triple. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. To the middle, here's Embiid. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Embiid is unstoppable, just too strong for the defense, no matter what they throw at him.
The 76ers shooting their first free throw of the contest.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Yeah, they had the kind of success from the line that would make any coach breathe a sigh of relief, guys.
And the dunk by Porzingis.
Boy, you know, guys, the combination of strength and height for Porzingis allowing him to take on physical defense much better.
Clark, the Sixers proposing to build a new arena by 2031 in the Fashion District area of City Center in Philadelphia.
And you know, Kevin, currently all this city's major sports teams play in the sports complex here in South Philly. The Sixers are hoping for their own building in the center of things.
And here is Tatum after the three-pointer from Robert Covington. And he gets it to go.
Jason Tatum scores, but also creates for his teammates a sign of his continuing growth as a player.
Maxey against Holiday. Maxey passes to Covington. Kicks to Oubre. There's a screen by Covington. Oubre dishes to Covington. Again, Philadelphia.
And it's always terrific when Covington gets going down in the paint. I mean, this guy can score the ball from anywhere on the floor.
Holiday, the pass to Brown. Ball's knocked loose. Melton feeling it out a bit. Maxey against White. Kicks it out to Maxey. Covington setting the pick for Maxey. And the rejection by Tatum.
And look at Tatum turning up the defensive intensity, outworking the shooter.
Tatum with a screen on Melton. And it's slammed in by Holiday.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
And Tatum with a clear path to the hoop. And Covington sends it back.
You know, you talk about Covington, and he's what you call a typical 3-and-D player. Has been that way most of his career.
Oubre sets the screen for Embiid. White against Melton. Yep, it counts. Covington's got 10.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
outside White. Tatum with the screen on Maxey. White finds Tatum. Another shot. Up and in, it's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
Tatum hanging around the basket. Got the board and bucket.
Covington setting the pick for Maxey. Takes a 3. A second chance effort. Pass to Oubre. 6 to shoot. Tries again. Porzingis with the block.
Hey, with that length, Porzingis is always a threat to block shots. I mean, when he matches that length with really good energy and awareness, he can be a good defender.
3 on the clock. Maxey. Embiid kicks to Oubre. Covington in the corner. Pass to Maxey. Walks again. Here's Holiday, and it's slammed in by Holiday.
Not many can turn on the after boosters like Drew Holiday.
Here's Maxey. Driving to the basket. Porzingis with the block. And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. And there's the call. Foul on Boston. The 76ers shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
The quick-footed, creative Maxey, so much fun to watch. He plays with such boundless energy, and he's still got room to grow.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Guys, Robert Covington fire. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, what's your take so far on Philadelphia?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
We've got Patrick Beverley. Batum is out there with Reed. Then it's Marcus Morris, and it's Springer in at the 2-guard spot. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Celtics trail by 7. Here's the screen. Pass to Cornette. Here's Hauser. Outside, Horford. There's the pass to Cornette. Back to Horford.
Jaden Springer. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Horford with the screen on Beverly. Pritchard passes to Horford. The 3.
Solid at guarding both post and perimeter players. That gives them great value. Batum's length really bothersome to shooters.
In the 2016 and 17 drafts, GA, Boston ended up with the 3rd pick overall both of those years.
And they nailed those picks, getting Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum back-to-back, setting up their franchise for years.
And Cornette gets it to go.
Boy, he's got such outstanding vision for a big guy, and he's a willing passer. He knows the importance of keeping the ball moving.
Outside for Batum. Launches a 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Batum's got the lead up to 9 now for Philadelphia.
Ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Pritchard passes to Cornette. Here's Pritchard. Pass to Cornette. Clock at 6. Here's Benton. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And here's Beverly. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Reed the pass to Beverly. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Tremendous focus from the little man, Patrick Beverly, there.
Here's Pritchard, defended by Beverly. Outside, Horford. With the drive. Plenty of space. Out to the wing. And they go to the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. And Philadelphia decides to take their first timeout right here. And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. You know, Clark, I have to say, it seems like the college game has seen a little bit of a shift in recent years. You cover it. What do you think?
Yeah, I agree with that. I mean, the game, much like the pro game, has become a little more perimeter-centric. The three-point shot has been a huge part of the game's evolution. And so you see more teams playing to space the floor and take advantage of the three-point shot. Not nearly as much back to the basket post play. So I do think the game has changed. And not necessarily good or bad. I think it's just different.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, back in grade school, when Jason Tatum told folks his NBA goals, they'd often suggest a backup plan. And he said, I always would tell them, I don't have one. I'm going to make this work regardless. Nothing else matters. Kevin?
Oh, I like that. It's worked out, David. Thanks so much. No doubt, Craig, Jason Tatum is an all-NBA player, and this guy continues to improve.
And JT's scoring average increasing in each of his first 5 seasons. I just love how he gets to the line more, being more aggressive. Tatum was the guy on the finals team at just 24 years old.
And taken away by Brown. Passes it to White. Back to Tatum. A 3-ball. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. And here's Oubre. Here's Covington. And the rejection by Tatum. And pushing it up. Here's Boston. And the dunk by Porzingis.
You don't see many big guys run the floor like this, do you? I mean, Porzingis special.
And stolen by Tatum. There's 31 seconds left to play here in the half. Yes, that goes in.
Nice dime drop there from Holiday. Excellent awareness.
Oubre sets the screen for Beverly. Taken away by Holiday. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. Tatum with the screen on Beverly. Back to Tatum. Outside, Porzingis. He kicks it to Tatum. Shoots over Covington. And the last second attempt doesn't fall.
Boy, he's a lockdown defender, has been since he's been in the league.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at Robert Covington. What a contribution.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
Starting off the second half, here's Joe Mazzulla's 5. The wing pairing, it's White and Brown. Porzingis is out there with Tatum, and it's Holiday in at the point. Oubre sets the screen for Maxey. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
That corner shot, not a problem for Maxey. With his accuracy, he makes short work of that look.
And Holiday kicks to Tatum. Back to Holiday. It's up a 3. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Holiday's got 7 points.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
The 76ers shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. And the first one at the line is good.
Boy, he's an outstanding defender and a very capable shooter. Covington is an extremely valuable role player.
And Greg, the way the Celtics have approached this season in terms of intensity, I think they clearly feel, though, they have unfinished business.
They've been so close to a title for a number of years. They've even been title favorites at times. It's part of the maturation process, as excruciating as it may be.
Now here's Porzingis. There's the dish to Holiday. Shot clock at 6. Porzingis with a screen on Melton. Outside Holiday. That one's rebounded by Embiid.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looks good from here.
And the foul on Drew Holiday. That is his first foul of the game. And some changes here for the Celtics. Horford comes in for Tatum. And it's Pritchard in for Drew Holiday. For 3, Covington. Offensive rebound. Embiid kicks to Melton. Back to Embiid. Shoots over Brown. In close. Embiid gets it to fall.
Hey, go to that whenever you can. I mean, Embiid has a huge advantage in size and skill.
Here's Pritchard. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
And the 76ers making a change here. Springer's checked in. Now here's Embiid. He's got 8. For 3, Covington. Tries again. With force. Embiid takes it to him.
Embiid will eat you alive on the offensive boards. You've got to box that guy out.
Brown the pass to Porzingis. The kick out to Brown. Back to Porzingis for the 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Porzingis has got 7.
Not trying to second-guess anything or throw any shade, but Porzingis is terrific at understanding when to shoot off the catch.
Maxey looking it over. And slam dunk by Maxey.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Here's Pritchard. Back to Porzingis. Lets it go from deep. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
This is why Porzingis is special. I mean, exceptional accuracy from range for a man of his size.
Maxey into the lane. Here's Springer. Light covering. Embiid. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. White against Maxey. Pass to Horford. And here's Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
How about Porzingis showing us a little dexterity and fleet-footedness there? Love seeing him work that part of his game into his pack.
And the 76ers call time here. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. All Reed's checked in for Embiid. Batum comes in for Robert Covington. Marcus Morris is checked in for Kelly Oubre. And it's Patrick Beverley in for Maxey. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. The Celtics are a powerhouse, but they also know they're going to get every team's best shot, and they've got to be ready. All-star Jaylen Brown says comfort will kill you. These teams aren't waiting around to let us win the game. You've got to go out and prove it every single night. Success is earned every single night. Kevin, I hope to earn success tonight with my sideline.
David, you are in the Hall of Fame, my man. You have earned it. Thank you so much. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. They'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Anytime they want, 24/7, give the ball to Holiday, let him make a play.
And he sinks the second. And he makes all 3. Philadelphia leading by 5. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Reed a screen on Holiday. Feeds to Reed. On the wing, Morris. Timeout called the 76ers.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
Peyton Pritchard.
17 seconds left to play here in the third. Reed a screen. And Beverly kicks to Reed. Clock at 4. Tries from 7. And there's the foul. It's on Nicholas Batum. That's his first foul. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
That's exactly what a team needs when they're playing from behind. Energetic defense.
Just 4 seconds left in the third. And we've reached the end of the third. Philadelphia ahead, up by 5. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports.
The Celtics. 30.
Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to fire.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. We've got Reed. Marcus Morris is out there with Batum. Then it's Patrick Beverly. And it's Springer in at the 2. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Now Beverly following the miss by Marcus Morris from deep. Just 5 to shoot. And the dunk by Reed.
And Beverly has tremendous speed, both in how he passes and shoots it. Tough to cover in the screen and roll.
Outside, Horford. And there's the pass to Cornette. And the Celtics another 3.
A pretty free look from three-point range. The D forgot about him on that possession.
I think that might have been intentional. Perhaps it was not an accident because he's typically not the guy that's taking that shot at this stage of the game.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now.
And hard not to love a young guy like Tyrese Maxey, who has such a great attitude.
Boy, I love the way he plays, Greg. He's effervescent in his approach. Plays with great speed and pace and fearlessness. He's got a readiness to him and a workmanlike approach that bodes well for him the rest of his.
Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls,
Two shots.
so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and
after the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Porzingis passes to Brown. Porzingis with a screen on Oubre. Back to Porzingis. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Brown finds Porzingis. Busted. No good that time either. And so it's Covington who brings up the ball for Philadelphia. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. In the corner, it's Oubre. That's in, coming off the assist from Embiid.
The big man draws so much attention, so Embiid takes advantage of that and finds an open teammate.
Brown sets a screen for Tatum. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Covington a screen on Howard. Pass to Covington. Fires from deep. They get the rebound. It's good on the putback. And now a 7-point Philadelphia lead.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive stop.
You know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is. That's a tough shot.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Derek White. That's his first personal foul. Third team foul.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. It's good. Nice touch there from Maxey.
When Maxey is clicking on all cylinders, he is a tough guy to slow down.
The screen from Brown. Tatum dishes to Brown. Tatum deciding where to go with it. Will it go? Count it. And the 76ers lead has been kept down to 7 points thanks to the hoop from Kristaps Porzingis. Maxey against Holiday. Covington passes to Maxey. Banked in off the glass. Maxey's got 14 points here in the second half.
You know, Maxey finds all kinds of ways to score, and he knows only one speed. Flat out, all out.
Holiday, the pass to Tatum. Covington with the steal. And oh, here we go. Covington's got it. The fast break chance. 76ers moving the ball around. Oubre, no one around him. Another three for Philadelphia.
A legitimate sniper from distance. Love seeing Oubre Jr. shoot it with such precision.
Holiday with the three. Rebound by Joel Embiid. Embiid's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Covington kicks to Maxey. Back to Covington. Lots of room. And again, it's Philadelphia.
And that's really good use of the catch and shoot. Outstanding by Covington. He's a quick decision maker, and he usually makes his decision as the pass is being thrown to him as to what kind of shot he's going to get off.
Brown the pass to Porzingis. 6 on the shot clock. Embiid with the steal.
Yeah, they built a lead that simply can't be overcome at this point. So it would be a nice dub for the 76ers.
And it may be a comfortable win for him, but you know they had to weather a few storms along the way, and that's all part of the story.
Yeah, Kevin, this was by no means the runaway that it might appear to be. It was a scrappy performance, though, all the way through.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Robert Covington.
I'll tell you what, this guy worked his behind off on both ends of the floor. He was really an intimidating presence out there.
Tatum passes to Brown. Back to Tatum. Looking to end the run. Here's White. Got it. Good job in the low post.
The playmaking of Brown continuing to evolve. Nice dime there.
Maxey kicks to Oubre. Sinks the triple.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Outside Holiday. No good. So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage.
right, folks, get your running shoes on. Both of these teams want to push the pace.
Oh, that they do. Pace, pace, pace. And as a fan, I just love these types of matchups. It's so much fun to see these teams get up and down the floor, play with pace, and have fun. I'm excited for this one.
And a look at Minnesota's opening lineup. McDaniels and Towns in at the forward slots. Conley at the guard with Edwards next to him. And it's Reed in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Knocks it down from distance.
Putting his impressive accuracy to work, and Embiid surprises the defense by taking a deep three.
Here's Towns. Oh, he missed the layup. He had him with the pump fake. And here's Oubre from the arc. And the 76ers another three.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Now Conley. Some solid defense from Maxey.
Outstanding work to send him away. They sniffed that one out.
And this summer, the Sixers making changes on the bench. Grant, the mission statement is clear. Make it past the conference semifinals.
Oh, so clear, B.A. And while that's been the stumbling block in recent years, I'm not sure even that's good enough. This is a team with legitimate championship aspirations.
Now here's Conley. Towns down low, covered by Covington. Good work there as it goes.
And he is a force in the paint. Towns is such a huge presence inside for them.
Picked by Covington. Over to the wing. Embiid from outside. Knocks down the triple. Embiid's got 6.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
We'll see if they can keep this pace. Not sure they can win it by relying on just the three.
It's Edwards on the wing. McDaniels a screen. Shot is good by Edwards.
Outstanding work in close. Edwards is just so confident from this area.
Oubre a screen on McDaniels. Maxey finds Oubre. Another three for Philadelphia.
You know you're doing something right when you find yourself up double digits in the first period.
They were ready to roll right through the tip. There was no warm-up period. There was only, let's do this.
And stolen by Edwards. Takes a three. Gets the 3-ball to go. 5 points in the game.
Oh, boy, look at the quickness to create space. Edwards puts defenders right on their heels.
Embiid a screen on McDaniels. Pass to Embiid. From behind the arc. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Now here's Towns. Outside McDaniels. Towns, that's good. Towns has got his 2nd basket of the game.
Exposing the defense and taking advantage in the paint.
For 3, Maxey, the offensive rebound. Here's Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
Hammering the offensive glass. Embiid putting that big size to use.
Conley against Maxey. From 15 feet away. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Covington, no good. The Timberwolves have gone 5 of 9 from the floor. Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
And the 3-pointer goes. Embiid's got 14.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
And there's a whistle. That goes on DeAnthony Melton. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
52 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Edwards against Melton. Shot clock at 6. And Edwards, here we go. Good D by Melton. And so it's Embiid who brings up the ball for the 76ers. 10-point lead. For 3, Maxey. Covington passes to Maxey. Let's go with a three. Reed with the rebound. Minnesota has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Edwards for 3. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Here we go. The Sixers on the break. Here's Melton. Good on the shot. 5 points in the game.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Edwards for 3. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's Philadelphia going into the break up 12. Up big because of their 3-point shot. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
Yeah, I also like how they've immediately gotten out in transition. They came to run, and we'll see if they can keep it up.
Setting the floor for the Timberwolves. Edwards at the 2 with McDaniels at the 3. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Naz Reid. And it's Conley in at the 1. Buries it from 3. Reed's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Embiid from outside. Towns with a rebound.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Oubre against Conley. Off target from 3-point range.
That's his shot. And one, I'm sure, he wants back.
Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
And it's the Sixers with the ball. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Conley against Beverly. To the middle. Here's Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
And so nice to see Towns use his high basketball IQ to dominate in pick and rolls. It seems like he always makes the right read in that situation.
Out to Beverly. Batum in a post. He's guarded by Conley. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
I just love when teams make it work down low.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And some changes here for the 76ers. Reed checked in for Joel Embiid, and Harris is subbed in for Oubre. Here's Towns. Oh, it's Towns with the finish.
And that's a powerful man right there. Towns is never going to pass up a chance to finish with authority.
Oh, it's blocked by Towns. Outside McDaniels. Pass to Towns. Now here's Reed. Fires the 3. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist. Reed's got 6 points in the quarter. And with load management, some say it's the team's job at times to protect players from themselves. How different is that from when you played, Grant?
You know, BA, it's very different. I think teams now are much smarter assessing load and risk and looking more at the long-term big picture of their players.
McDaniels passes to Reed. Here's Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
The execution has been better lately, but do they have enough energy to pull it off?
The thing they have to watch for is mental fatigue. They have to stay focused and finish the job.
Pass to Conley. Back to Edwards. And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Here's Towns. And yes, it's good. He's 7 for 8 now.
And what a luxury to have a big man who can score like Towns. He's been unstoppable here.
And Philadelphia calls time here. And the Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Springer, defended by Brown. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Here's Gobert. Kicks it out to Anderson. 3-pointer. And three for Minnesota.
Yeah, nice dish by Gobert. With his height, he can see over the whole defense.
Beverly, the pass to Reed. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Pass to Gobert. Strong finish by Gobert.
You're best to get out of Gobert's way. You don't want to be on the wrong end of that dunk.
Harris, a screen on Milton. Here's Reed, fires for three. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Grant, they could attempt a 2 for 1 here.
They could. The key here is a good look.
A nice shot by Brown.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Harris a screen. Here's Reed. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And here's Milton. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
Batum with a screen on Milton. Beverly, the pass to Batum. Will it go? The rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside, Brown. Pass to Gobert. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line.
For his career, Gobert's field goal percentage is in the same ballpark as his free throw percentage.
It's been all about Karl Anthony Towns from Minnesota, and that quarter was all about him, leading the comeback charge. Now they're up in this one. Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You know, Karl Anthony Towns has been exceptional here, guys.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
The question now is, will the defense keep letting him punish them inside? Or did Coach have some new ideas for them?
Maxey runs point with Melton at the 2. Joel Embiid is out there with Robert Covington. And it's Oubre in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for Nick Nurse getting going here in the second half. Shot's good by Towns.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
And it's Maxey missing. Minnesota has gotten 6 of 11 threes to go in this game. And here's Edwards outside. And another 3 from Minnesota.
When Edwards knocks down threes, Ant is pretty much unstoppable.
Covington, a screen on McDaniels. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Conley looking for an opening. Here's Towns. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got his 4th assist in this one.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Covington, a screen on McDaniels. Maxey finds Embiid. Oh, Embiid with the slam.
Yeah, Embiid is getting everything he wants on the offensive side. He's playing some aggressive basketball right now.
Maxey against Conley. Towns, a screen on Maxey. Conley passes to Towns. Over Covington. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Back to Maxey. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Continuing to work, no give from Maxey, even amongst the bigs.
Who poked away. Stolen by Melton. Maxey against Conley. Three-pointer. And it's Maxey missing for Minnesota. They've gone 4 of 4 in this third quarter. Perfect so far. Pass to Reed. Back to Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh my, Edwards looking to demoralize the defense a little with that one.
Covington, a screen on McDaniels. The three ball. Offensive rebound. Melton outside. Oubre on the wing. Guarded by Edwards. And Oubre gets it to go.
Well, I guess we could give him credit for not getting discouraged. They're still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
Pass to Towns.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
And Tyrese Maxey gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Brown against Melton. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Get him the ball anywhere close to the hoop. That thing is over.
Maxey finds Covington. Out to Oubre. Screen by Embiid. Lets it go from deep. Oubre, that one's good. Oubre's got 11.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Here's Covington, and the jam by Covington.
Oh, an athletic play by Covington. Running hard to stay ahead on the fast break.
Anderson with a screen on Maxey. Pass to Gobert. And here's Anderson. Out of bounds. It'll be Sixers ball. And the 76ers making a change here. Beverly's checked in.
Now it's the lineup for 76ers. Number 22.
Philadelphia's gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Embiid with it. There's the triple. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Beverly against Milton. Pass to Gobert. And it's Gobert in the comfort zone.
Outstanding job converting in close. Gobert understands how to execute around the rim.
And it's Beverly on the drive. Minnesota with a rebound. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Here's Embiid. They shoot again. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Here's Alexander Walker. He's covered by Oubre. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
And that one falls for Gobert.
Shooting for Minnesota.
And so Gobert nails both of them. And so here is Philadelphia. 2 on the clock. Beverly into the lane. And he lays it in.
If you give him any sort of space, he's going to attack.
And so it's Minnesota now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. Built. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So for Minnesota right now, Conley at the guard with Edwards next to him. McDaniels and Towns in at the forward slots. And it's Reed in at the center position.
Yeah, he tried to gain position but couldn't quite get there.
Brown, he's checked in for the Timberwolves.
Number 23. Troy Brown Jr.
Outside Oubre. Pass to Covington. To the paint. Here's Melton. Somehow scores the layup in traffic.
That's what you call playing big. He just stays committed to the attack mode.
Also relying on his skill there. That's a nice move against length.
Towns outside. Out to the right wing. Reed passes to Towns. Over Covington. 4 on the clock. Reed for 3. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Yeah, and for Towns, great awareness at the offensive end.
Outside Oubre. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. Pass to Towns. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
For a big, Towns is an effective free throw shooter. You really can't give him too many looks from the line.
That one misses. And it's the Sixers with the ball. They trail by 14. Covington finds Embiid. Covington, a screen on Reed. Back to Covington. And the jam by Covington.
We have really seen Embiid really work on becoming a better distributor. Nice find there.
Edwards. Oh, big finish.
Wow. Okay, I see you.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Maxey, he's checked in for Philadelphia. And here's Oubre from the arc. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
McDaniels, a screen on Maxey. Pass to McDaniels. The 3. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Brown's got 3 assists in the game. Screen by Embiid. For 3, Maxey. Towns with a rebound. Minnesota has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the 4th. And Edwards, here we go. And Edwards slams it in.
The tenacity from Edwards. I mean, I love when he attacks the basket like that.
Pass to Embiid. The 3 is up. Oh, Embiid knocking it down from downtown.
This is that modern big man play. Tall guys who are comfortable draining shots from deep.
Here's Brown. Towns outside. Again, the Timberwolves score.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the 4th.
Covington passes to Maxey. Misses the baby hook. And Towns has got the ball here for the Timberwolves.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Timberwolves.
Man, they were in a groove from long range tonight.
Yeah, they were able to find space, and they were ready to let it fly the moment they saw an opening.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Karl Anthony Towns.
He came up with a bucket every time they needed him to. Great effort on offense, and he was a difference maker.
Embiid. And then Embiid with the dunk.
Smart pass from the quick-thinking Maxey. Outstanding at finding uncovered teammates.
They get it back. Here's Edwards. Another shot. And the layup is up and in. And the Timberwolves lead by 21.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
And as it should be, to be this dominant on another team's floor, but when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they shown this kind of fight earlier.
Too little, too late. That final score will look way closer than how this game actually played out.
Oh, unselfish basketball from Covington. Now, his teammates appreciate his willingness to hit them when they're open.
No good on the triple. And Philadelphia has possession. 15-point game. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
And here's Brown for three. Second chance shot. Pass to Reed. Jacks up a three. Unable to get that one. And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. They have to feel good about this performance.
among the most athletic in the NBA.
And I don't know if it'll be a track meet, but it will be an up-tempo game. And that's the only way these teams know how to play.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Conley is the point. Edwards plays on the wing. The front court is McDaniels and Towns. And it's Reed in its center.
The handle of Anthony Edwards so much tighter. That is so good.
Here's Holiday, and the layup falls.
An efficient start here offensively, working it inside for the easy two.
Pass to Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
Boy, when these bigs like Karl Anthony Towns show off that power, you've got to love it.
Holiday against Conley. Holiday gets the bucket. Holiday's got his second basket of the game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Towns with the bucket.
I'll say this, nice play by Towns. This guy can get it done. Back to the basket or facing up, doesn't matter.
Well, here we are talking about Timberwolves greats. One player standing out to me, and Doris, I know to you. That's Kevin Garnett.
I don't think there is any debate that KG is number one. He is Minnesota's all-time leader in points, assists, rebounds, steals, and blocks. My goodness, what a career.
Now, here's Reed.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
The wide open look here for Porzingis. It's good, the assist that time from Holiday.
Well, the rise and fire in the in-between game. Kristaps Porzingis, very solid.
Passes it to Edwards. Good on the triple. Edwards got 5 points so far.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Tatum with the screen on Conley. Holiday dishes to Tatum. Pass to Porzingis. 6 to shoot. From the wing. Tatum no good.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
To the inside. Reed. Boom, he jams it straight down.
There's a reason Mike Conley's teammates love playing with him. If you're open, I promise he'll find you.
Right the pass to Porzingis. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Here's Towns. The putback. No luck, they battled on the glass, but couldn't knock it down. Now the fast break. Tatum with the ball. And that's an intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
So it's the Celtics now, trailing by 4.
Boy, when he is contesting shots, you see the potential on the defensive end for Anthony Edwards.
Doris, looking at the career of Jaylen Brown so far, his rise to stardom has been impressive.
It's impressive, Kevin, because of the work put in. He needed to become a more complete offensive player by, number one, improving his handle, and number two, becoming more efficient with his shooting. He's done both. He's always been a force in transition. Jaylen has been special.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Edwards drawing the double team. Towns, the pass to Reed, powered down with both hands.
What a setup by Karl Anthony Towns. Knew his team had to capitalize on that opening.
Outside, White. Screen by Porzingis. To stop the drought. Boston again missing.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Extra on that one, fellas. Nobody's stopping that.
Not when he comes in there with that tomahawk. That's just too much force. Now here's Tatum. Here's Brown. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. And so Conley will bring the ball up for Minnesota. 8-point game. Shot and game clock separated by 5. The pass to Reed. Outside, Towns. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
Here's Holiday. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. And so it's Minnesota going into the break with a 10-point. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Timberwolves.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
The wing pairing, it's White and Brown. Kristaps Porzingis is out there with Tatum, and it's Holiday in at the point. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. Numbers, we've talked about Boston's young talent for so long, they've now become battle-tested veterans.
And it's incredible how young that experience has taken hold. They have had players build big roles in so many big games. What a strong foundation, and now you've just got to keep building.
And finish off by Brown.
Well, you like the poise of the young player like Jaylen Brown. He's not throwing up bad shots, just bides his time, doesn't let the clock affect him.
Now here's Conley. Nothing on the board. Towns down low, guarded by Holiday. And the dunk by Towns.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Towns with the steal. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Timberwolves have gone Twin Towers with Karl-Anthony Towns and Rudy Gobert. Gobert says, I love playing with another dominant big because I've always thought that I could pass. I know that I can make guys around me better. Cat says we complement each other. He's a generational talent on defense, and I think I'm a generational talent on offense. Kevin, I'm a generational talent on sideline.
You are indeed, and that's why you are in Springfield. No argument here, David. Thank you. So Boston ends up going with a new group. Minnesota also making some changes. Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for Towns. Alexander Walker comes in for McDaniels, and it's Shake Milton in for Edwards. A shot by Pritchard, no good.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
There's Brown with the 3, tips it, Benton with the rebound. Celtics trail by 13, and they go to the intentional foul.
Kyle Anderson, first personal foul, first team foul.
Pass to Cornette. There's a screen. Horford has a wide open look. Cans the shot from the wing. Horford's got his first 2 points. And Greg, we still see players embellishing contact. Is enough being done to discourage those creative flourishes?
We're talking about flopping, right? I mean, we're seeing the league experiment assessing a technical free throw. It's necessary, or guys will keep jerking their heads and falling down, and who wants to see that?
Count the basket.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Pass to Cornette. The 3. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Anderson with the screen for Milton. Dishes to Anderson. Back to Milton. Kicks it to Brown. Shot clock at 6. Anderson outside. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Anderson's got the lead up to 13 now for the Timberwolves. Pritchard passes to Horford. Nice ball movement by Boston. Here's Cornette, defended by Gobert. And now the Timberwolves on the break. All going up court. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. And Doris, you were saying this about Kyle Anderson. He can give you a little bit of everything.
Kevin, he's one of those guys who'll provide shooting, defense, passing, playmaking, you name it. Sort of that jack of all trades at the forward spot. This guy has always found minutes because his understanding of the game is elite.
Here's Hauser, still scoreless. Floats one. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Timberwolves leading by 14. Here's Alexander Walker. And good that time.
A lot to like about the way they're playing right now, but still plenty of time left.
You do like that the offense is humming along. They're putting in the effort to distance themselves.
And they're moving it up. Brown finds Gobert. Brown feeling it out a bit. And slam dunk by Gobert.
That is right in Gobert's window. Make it easy.
So the Celtics call timeout. They're first. Celtics trail by 18. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Cornette to end the run. Boston, no good that time either. It's Gobert with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. It's stolen by Milton. Down low. Looking for Anderson. He gets it there. Got a piece of it. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Timberwolves ahead. They lead. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. And Minnesota has possession. And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. The front court is McDaniels and Towns. Conley is the point. Edwards plays on the wing. And it's Reed in at the 5 down low. The pass to White. Tatum on the wing. McDaniels defending. Brown outside. Tatum with a screen on Edwards. And it's Brown missing. Timberwolves leading by 20. Pulls up for 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. McDaniels got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Porzingis sets the pick for Brown. Pass to Porzingis. Lets it go with a 3. It's rebounded by Towns.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Finished off the break. Reeves got 10.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Well, there's a mix of strength and agility that Jason Tatum is taking advantage of. Nice work in there.
Conley with the 3. Connects from 3-point range. He's got 5.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Now the NBA is finally testing out in-game penalties for flopping. It's 1 free throw for the opposing team. Now, when you ask people around the league, everybody was ready for this. When the goal is to trick the officials instead of getting the right call, you need to nip that in the bud. Kevin?
Yep, no argument here, DA. Thank you. So much fun in the doors to watch. Anthony Edwards on the floor. This kid is electric.
Kevin, this guy is part of the next generation of great players. When you look at the rising stars in this league, he's got to be near the top of that list. Unbelievable offensively, 3-level scorer, and a guy who will get down and dirty on the defensive end.
First team foul.
Brown wide open. He fires. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Well, Jaylen Brown has proven himself a legit three-point threat. Now you've got to step out even farther. That's a big-time deep ball.
Oh, and here comes Holiday all alone. Drops in the breakaway lane.
Way ahead of the field. He can do pretty much whatever he wants.
Big-time play right there, showing the activity and ability to impact this game.
Reed with it. Tatum on him. Reed misses. Celtics have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field. And now we've got the intentional foul. Gobert, he's checked in for Minnesota.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Brown. Goes up off the inbound. He lays it in. And it's 7 points for Jaylen Brown.
Well, good things happen for this team when Jaylen Brown gets into the paint. So efficient inside.
And Derek White picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Second team foul.
Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow.
2 minutes remaining.
And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
That'll be 3 seconds. Celtics ball.
Celtics trail by 21. There's 1:54 left here in the third quarter. Here's Pritchard. Passes to Banton. And the Celtics another 3.
And this is the time they wanted to mount the rally and get back into it.
Gobert with a screen for Milton. To the middle. And finished off by Gobert.
And dropping the sledgehammer there, he curbs a 10-0 run by the Celtics.
Here's Pritchard, defended by Milton. Pass to Cornette. Here's Pritchard. Here's Banton. Now the pass to Cornette. Clock at 6. Lets the 3 fly. Hauser misses.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
And there's a foul. Will go on Shake Milton. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Third team foul. Substitution on the court.
Stolen by Anderson. Brown outside. Oh, the lob to Gobert. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Assisted.
Well, the 7-footer Gobert, the alley-oop finish. My goodness, the stifle tower with the score.
Here's Holiday. Tatum wide open. He fires one. Hits the target from 18 feet. Tatum's got 7 points.
Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end. But right now, the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
Anderson outside. This one for 3. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
3 points.
Anderson against Tatum. Porzingis with a screen on Anderson. Pass to Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
How about the handles by Kristaps Porzingis? You know, another international prospect coming in with a developed skill set. Well, this is what you call your big man playing big. Terrific work on the glass.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books. And this one all but over. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
Well, having multiple playmakers on the floor makes you a much tougher team to defend.
And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. The wing pairing, it's White and Brown. Jason Tatum is out there with Porzingis, and it's Holiday in at the 1. That's the Boston 5.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota. Edwards can't hit. And so it's Holiday with it. He'll bring it up for Boston. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Nice shot by Porzingis.
See, I'm not going to fault the defensive effort there. That is just Kristaps Porzingis being a tough matchup for anyone on the floor.
Conley, the pass to Towns. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 3 assists in the game.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Here's Tatum. And such a nice move to make the basket work.
Tatum has turned himself into one of the best finishers in the league. It's a point of pride for him.
Passes it to Towns. Over Porzingis. And Towns gets it to go. Towns has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
From the arc, Jaylen Brown with the rebound. The Celtics have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Yep, that one goes. And that's 11 points for Jason Tatum.
Jaylen Brown has improved as a setup guy. That pass was on time and on target.
Towns against Porzingis. Porzingis with the block. The tray. The three-pointers right on target.
Well, in the modern NBA, a big that can shoot with range so important. Kristaps Porzingis from 3.
Towns sets the pick for Edwards. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Towns against White, and that one's good. Towns.
Boy, this guy has been on a mission. Karl Anthony Towns will not be denied on the offensive end of the floor.
Holiday up top, over by Conley. Rebound, Minnesota. Conley's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Towns for 3. They get it again. Reed, and he goes in for the dunk.
That's what we call a power finish. There's no such thing as gentle for the big man.
Brown outside. Puts up a 3. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got 8 rebounds in this game. Conley dishes to Edwards. And Towns the bucket on the assist from Edwards.
Well, Anthony Edwards plays with joy, and you love to see him get his teammates involved. Pretty pass.
Brown outside. Edwards with the block.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Minnesota.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Minnesota.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
Another thing I thought they did well was pressure. They forced a ton of turnovers, turned those opportunities into points.
Lobbed up there for Edwards. No good that time.
And he saw the play develop, but the pass just wasn't there.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that.
Now the Timberwolves with it. 9 points in a row. Good run for him right now. Conley for 3. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
Boy, Mike Conley has always been such a steadying influence, a respected leader. Doesn't matter what team he's on.
And he nails the 3rd. We've got 22 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. And White kicks to Porzingis. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Tatum deciding where to go with it. Sinks that one from the post.
And with that basket right there, it brings an end to that 12-0 run by the Timberwolves.
And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. Thank you, David. And that about wraps it up for Greg.
see a lot of different looks in terms of rotations.
Because of their collective depth, both teams can come at you in waves. Another great luxury about depth, you can keep those fresh legs on the floor pretty much at all times.
A look at the 76ers starting group. Maxey runs point with Melton at the 2. Robert Covington is out there with Kelly Oubre. And it's Embiid in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now Philadelphia with it. Embiid, a screen on Holiday. And then Embiid with the dunk.
Selfless pass there from Maxey, really able to handle the guard position quite well.
And so they foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Now here's Tatum. Pass to White. Tatum, a screen on Maxey. Fires it. Outside Holiday. The 3. Covington grabs the board. Now Philadelphia with it. Right wing. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Takes it inside. And the jam by Covington.
Man, the fearlessness, I love it by Covington. Really sticking it to the defense with that dunk, going right at him.
When talking about the Celtics, you'd have to say they have a unique 1-2 punch, Grant.
Yeah, I mean, think about it, B.A. To have Tatum on one wing and Brown on the other, that's a potent combination. And what a luxury for Boston. They complement each other so well.
Got a piece of it. Oh, stolen by Embiid. From deep, Melton knocks down the long J.
So quick off the catch. Gotta be impressed with Melton's decisive, confident attitude.
Outside, Brown. Porzingis passes to Brown. Porzingis sets a screen to halt the run. It's hauled in by the Sixers.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Covington, a screen on White. For 3, Maxey. Tatum pulls it in. The Celtics have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Brown with a screen. Beyond the arc. And Tatum is good for 3.
Really smooth release from Tatum on that 3. Makes that shot look effortless.
Embiid, a screen on Holiday. From deep. Embiid misses. And so it's Porzingis with it. He brings it up for the Boston Celtics. Trailing by 2. Outside White. Pass to Porzingis. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
White against Maxey. Outside Tatum. 6 to shoot. Outside Brown. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. And Tatum, the bucket on the assist by Brown. Tatum's got 6 points.
The playmaking of Brown continuing to evolve. Nice dime there.
And Drew Holiday gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
For 3, Maxey. Oh, deflected by Holiday. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Holiday. Maxey on the wing. He's covered by Holiday. And that one's good. Covington.
You know, even from that close in, Covington's got to maintain his poise against that kind of tight defense.
On the wing, Tatum. This one for 3. And the Celtics another 3.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And Maxey, here we go. Banked it in off the glass.
Maxey's so good at breaking you down off the dribble. Great skill.
Boston's gone 3 for 5 from deep so far in this matchup. He takes it in. Holiday passes to Tatum. Outside Holiday. Fires from deep. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Holiday against Maxey. Oubre. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And he's playing the game with a certain flair right now.
Oh, he caps off the move with a little hang time on the rim.
Yeah, just couldn't contain himself. Couldn't control himself there.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
Maxey passes to Embiid. The kick out to Maxey. Back to Embiid.
Boston foul. Drew Holiday. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
The free throw drops for Embiid.
You know, what I respect about Embiid, in addition to his tremendous skill and size, is his willingness to keep working on himself. He's already an elite talent, but if he sees any room for improvement, he'll go to work to make it happen.
Tatum feeling it out a bit. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Tatum's got 11.
Tell you what, Tatum using his length for positioning inside, able to operate well in the paint.
Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. Celtics out in front. They're up by 3. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for Boston?
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
They've also displayed a real unselfishness as a team, moving the basketball well, sharing the rock, and giving everybody a chance to participate in the offense.
And the 76ers, looking at who they've got. Kelly Oubre out there with Robert Covington. Then it's Patrick Beverly. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's Melton in at the 2 spot. Basket counts.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Beverly, the pass to Oubre. There's the triple. And they recover it. Here's Embiid. Oh, Embiid imposing his will.
The size and strength of Embiid, he is absolutely mammoth. Really hard to deal with. You may need a couple of guys to box him out.
Pritchard, the pass to Tatum. Ooh, locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
If you look back on Sixers history, the list of legendary big men is a long one.
Exactly, B.A. And let me tell you this. Embiid's name is right there near the top of that list. You know, you think about the likes of Chamberlain, Moses Malone, those guys certainly on the list. Embiid joining them, that says a lot.
Hook loose. Oubre with it. Porzingis picks him up defensively. Out to Beverly. Melton outside. Three-pointer. Gets the 3 to fall. Melton's got 6 in the quarter.
Don't give Melton any room from deep. He'll punish you from there.
White against Melton. Ooh, here's White on the drive. No good with a layup.
Boy, he has to put that one away. A solid opportunity, gone awry.
Here's Embiid. Boston with a rebound. Tatum's got 4 rebounds in the game. And here's Brown for 3. No good that time.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Covington, no good. And it's Tatum with the ball for the Boston Celtics. They trail by 1. They kick it out to Porzingis. Cans it with nobody near him. Porzingis has got 6.
You know, one of the things I love about Porzingis' game, he's really a terrific catch-and-shoot guy, especially for a 7-footer.
Tatum to the rack. Ooh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6.
Nice move to get inside and create a good look for himself.
Here's Melton. Sinks another one. He's on a roll, starting 4 for 4.
That's too easy for Melton. Defense has to offer more resistance there.
And that's an intentional foul. So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Cornette's checked in for Kristaps Porzingis. Horford comes in for Tatum. Hauser, he's checked in for Brown. And it's Ben in for White. And the 76ers will have a different look here. Reed's checked in for Embiid. Batum comes in for Covington. Tobias Harris checked in for Oubre. And it's Springer in for Melton. And it's Beverly on the drive. That one falls. Well, the saying is defense wins championships. But in this day and age, don't you need both?
No question, B.A. You definitely do. I mean, we've seen plenty of great defenses flame out in the playoffs because they couldn't put up points. Defense alone isn't enough. You need a balance of both.
Neither side willing to relent.
That's led to 8 lead changes and a bunch of drama already.
Batum sets a screen. Harris passes to Batum. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Harris spots the opening and helps his team exploit it.
Pass to Cornette. Here's Hauser. Takes a 3. Got a hand on it. And here they come. By himself. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
And the Celtics making a change here. Holiday is checked in.
Number 4, Drew Holiday.
50 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Ben passes to Cornette. 5 on the clock. Holiday against Beverly. An easy 2 on the layup. Holiday's got 5 now.
So many different ways that Holiday can beat you because he's got great length and size for a guard, and that allows him not to be afraid to mix it up inside.
And that one drops for him.
No defensive pressure at all. I mean, that's not going to get it done against him.
Cornette sets a screen. Horford passes to Benton. Screen by Horford. The 3-ball. Benton, good. Benton's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Now Horford impeding the defense there with the solid screen.
Harris outside. Takes the 3. Not going to go that time. Here's Hauser. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. So a tie game here as we finish the first half. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
33.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. And you know, Jason Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
White and Brown are the 2 and the 3. Kristaps Porzingis out there with Jason Tatum. And it's Holiday in at the point guard position. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half.
You cannot be reckless around Porzingis. He's skilled at seeking out contact and drawing the foul while he shoots.
Both free throws good from Porzingis. And for the Celtics, Grant, when it comes to something like rebounding, it's a total team effort.
Well, it's part of their personnel strategy, B.A. Get wings and guards that have length and toughness, which allows them to control the glass and switch just about everything defensively.
Holiday passes to Porzingis. Back to Holiday. Maxey against White. The kick to Tatum. Fires the 3. And Tatum drills the 3.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Embiid can't hit.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
They kick it out to Porzingis. Back to Tatum. Pass to Brown. There's the three. Joel Embiid with the board. Embiid's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside Maxey. Fires for 3. Kept alive. Back to Embiid. Melton against White. Melton passes to Embiid. Embiid at full speed. And Embiid throws it down.
The defense can't slow Embiid on the drive. I mean, he's just got so much body mass and momentum. Hard to stop him.
He drops it from range. Holiday's got 8 points.
Wow, he doesn't make those kind of plays too often. Sweet move inside.
Holiday against Maxey. Inside. Covington passes to Embiid. Back to Covington. To the paint. Here's Maxey. And that one is hammered home.
Unselfishness always admirable in a basketball player, and Covington consistent at giving it up when one of his teammates is open.
The ball's knocked loose. Here's the break. Pass to Embiid. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That one on Tatum.
He's got ideal position inside. I mean, Embiid goes right into the contact. He hunts it out.
And one of the more imposing guys at the center position, Joel Embiid.
As unique a player as we've got in the league in terms of his size, just mammoth, and his agility and skill level, so special for a guy of his size. His production is absolutely crazy. Perennial MVP candidate now and perhaps for several years to come.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from 3-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
And the 76ers going with a whole new group out there. Pritchard, the pass to Benton. There's 1:34 left in the 3rd quarter of the game. The first one falls. It seems you could bring in anybody to this team and pair them with Embiid, and they'd still win, Greg.
Oh, they got a solid roster, but there's no denying that Embiid is the heartbeat of this team. The 76ers go how Embiid goes, kind of like our broadcast with you. And in the last 5 seasons, they've gone to the playoffs.
Here's Beverly. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Beverly's got 6.
And, you know, Beverly has great speed. Snake-like in how he slips through the defense on the drive.
Pritchard, the pass to Horford. Back to Pritchard. Fires the 3. Yes! Great play by Horford to set him up. Give him 8.
Kick to the outside. Heads-up play. Cognizant of the entire floor.
Beverly, the pass to Harris. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Love the unselfishness of Beverly. I mean, when he sees his teammate wide open, he quickly gets him the ball.
Pass to Horford. Horford gets it done inside.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
Harris a screen. Beverly finds Harris. Back to Beverly. It's stolen away. Beverly with a steal. To the inside. Harris.
Yeah, you know, you can't get overly physical with Harris because once you do, he turns it against you and uses it for his good.
The free throw drops for Harris.
Shooting for Philadelphia.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
Here's Pritchard. Give him 8. Pass to Cornette. Lays it up and banks it in.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
And the game's still closely contested as we end the third quarter. Celtics out in front, leading by 3. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
Well, clearly he's the guy that stirs the drink for him, and that's how he does it, with his dynamite passing skills.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. On the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth. Maxey runs point with Melton at the 2. Robert Covington is out there with Joel Embiid. And it's Oubre in at the 3 slot. And so it's Embiid who brings up the ball for the 76ers. Embiid is screen on White. And here's Oubre from the arc. Rebound Boston. Outside White. Outside Porzingis. It's tipped. Out of bounds. Celtics ball as Boston keeps possession.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Horford. 5 to shoot. Holiday passes to Tatum. That one off the back iron and out.
It can be tough to find space in the mid-range area. Probably should have passed that one up.
Melton on the wing, defended by Brown. Covington, no good.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
Holiday passes to Tatum. Holiday against Melton. And that one's good. And the Celtics lead by 5.
Jason Tatum scores, but also creates for his teammates a sign of his continuing growth as a player.
Maxey passes to Melton. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
And over the years, one thing we've seen from Drew Holiday, he is clutch, Clark.
He sure is, B.A., and not just at the end of games. I mean, he typically does whatever his team needs him to do to get a win. He can dominate from tip to the end of the game, or he can simply beat you with his competitive spirit.
Maxey with it, picked up by Tatum. And the call will be against Jason Tatum. That's foul number 2 for him.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
No problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Covington finds Maxey. Embiid a screen on Holiday. Here's Maxey.
You know, it's good seeing Porzingis work really hard on the defensive end. Does a nice job staying in position and contesting and challenging the shot without fouling.
Holiday passes to Porzingis. Kick out to Brown. Back to Porzingis. And here's Tatum. Puts up a deep 3, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Maxey against Holiday. Pass to Covington. Back to Maxey. He drains it. Made half his shots. He's 5 for 10 now.
So great seeing Maxey come through in the big spots, continuing to evolve right before our eyes.
Embiid against Tatum. Porzingis passes to Tatum. And there's a whistle. That goes on Robert Covington. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here. Brown, a screen on Covington. Okay! Tatum punching it home!
And Tatum has been in these situations before. He's reliable when it comes to stepping up in big moments.
Covington passes to Embiid. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Tatum. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Maxey attacking. And there it is for him. Maxey's got 4 points this quarter.
Every time Maxey steps on the floor, you expect a big scoring night. Tyrese can explode offensively at any time.
Holiday taking his time here. Pass to Tatum. Soft touch off the glass. Tatum's got 22 points.
Tatum clearly putting on a show in this one. Doing it all.
Outside Covington. Nails it from three.
And, you know, the calm nature of Covington, even in tense moments, he stays relaxed, he keeps his composure, and finds ways to nail these shots.
On the wing, Tatum. They kick it out to Porzingis. And it's good.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure. Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Oubre passes to Melton. He connects! Oh, what a sensational bucket! That brings him within one.
Boy, you can tell Melton is having fun out there, playing with a lot of joy. Taking and making shots like this, putting a smile on his face.
There's 37 seconds left in the fourth. Brown, a screen on Covington. Here's Tatum. Count it!
And Tatum continues to evolve before our eyes, showing excellent leadership by knocking down these clutch shots.
Pass to Embiid. Back to Oubre. Now Embiid. Oubre, a screen on Porzingis. Embiid can't hit. White on the wing. Maxey covering. Outside, Brown. And so it's Boston who scrapes by with the win. That was an incredible night of hoops. A tremendous finish. They waited until the very last. All right, Alex, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Clark County.